Good afternoon. Today what I want to show you is how to take all your models that you've created, turn it into an assembly, and maybe make it work. We'll see how much time we have. But let's get started. There's our completed model. So let's get started. Let's start a new one. Everything's going to have to start on something that has a fixed part. In this case, we're going to have a fixed base. Let's go up to File, New, and Assembly, and click OK. And we're going to get started. Over here in your design tree, I already have all the different parts already open, just to save time. If you're missing one, again, like doing a drawing or other things, you can click on the Browse, and you can go and get it out of your file. Remember, file management is very important, especially when you get to this part. So the first thing we want to insert is the base. So I left click on base, and I'll bring in my base. That moves in and out using the scroll wheel, slide it around. So now what we need to do is put in our bearing blocks. Come up here to the ribbon, click on Insert Components, and there's our bearing block. Left click, we'll bring in a bearing block. And while we're right here, we need two, so let's go ahead and bring in the second one. Again, left click on the bearing block and bring in the second one. Left click places it in the file. So now what you want to think about doing is you're actually going to be like gluing these together. When you want to glue something together, you're going to pick surfaces. When you want something to move, you try to pick an edge. But these we want to have them glued in place. So to do that, we're going to use a mate. Mate is our glue bottle. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pick the bottom surface of our base, right there, left click, and then click on what we want to glue in there. And after we turn it the right direction, I'm going to come up here, I'm going to left click, and it moves that down. A little green check box after every single mate. So I'm going to pull that out. So now I want to glue this face to the inside face of my base. So left click, moves that over, little green check box. So all we have left to do now, see that stays right there, is we're going to glue this face to this face. Little green check box. There we have it. So now we can move this whole thing as one piece. But we forgot this other bearing block. Again, let's click the bottom of our base, little glue in the bottom of this bearing block, left click, puts that in, little green check box. Then we got to do some edges here. Somehow that got way out of spot. Bring it back. Put some glue right on that side, and some glue right up in here. The green check box. And now this will slide right in and out. Well, we got to glue that in. We'll check that face and this face. Little green check box. This little green check box again to get out of there. There we have it. Here's the beginning of our assembly. Turn it up a little bit. Now you really need to be patient while you're doing this. You're going to be doing a lot of scrolling, moving in and out, and get all the parts. Let's go to our next part. Let's go get our shaft. Come up to Insert Components. I think I call this a pin instead of a shaft. So I'm going to left click on that pin, place that. Let's go get another one for the other side. Insert Components. Click on the pin, bring it in, left click, places it. Now we don't want to glue this in. We want this to actually spin inside the bearing block. So let's come up to Mate. So what we're going to do is we're going to be careful right here. At times, SOLIDWORKS will actually start the mate before you're ready. I always clear those out. So let's come over here. See, as I hover over that hole, it's showing the whole cylinder. That's what we want. We don't want the edge because that's going to glue it in place. We want that whole cylinder. So left click. Let's come over to our pin, hover over that, left click, and it lines it right up. Little green check box. It spins and it goes in and out. And that's what we want for now. Let's try the other side. Turn it around so we can see. There's the whole hole. left click, do the same thing to this pin, a little green checkbox. Spin it back around, and everything's working. It's a good thing to check things as you go, one at a time, to make sure it's all fitting in there. Alright, little green checkbox. Let's go get the next part. The next part is we need the disk. So click on Insert Components. Let's go get the disk. Left click on Disk, and we'll bring in a disk. Left click, scroll out. We'll need one for the other side as well. So Insert Components. Left click on Disk, bring that in. Left click. Now you'll see that's going in the wrong direction. Hover over that, right click, and spin it around, and get it going in the direction you want before you even start. There we go. So let's pull our pins out so we can see. We're going to show you how to define gravity here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do mate. Again, pick that, clear selections. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this whole part. I'm going to click on this whole part there, and left click. Green checkbox. Now what we got to do is got to line up these holes, pinholes, so they stay hooked together. So left click there, and we're going to left click there, a little green checkbox. So now the whole thing spins as one. In reality, we would have to put a real pin in there. Let's do this other side. Let's pick on the shaft, left click, and we pick on this whole hole, and left click, little green checkbox. And then again, let's line up those pinholes, so we'll just pull that out. Hover over that hole, left click, and we'll left click right there, and there we have it. Now we get to define gravity. We get to take our whole part and just slide it in there. Right through the whole part. It's kind of the fun part of SOLIDWORKS. Alright, now let's go get a slider piece that actually fits in here. So what I want to do is just pull one piece out just to give ourselves a little bit of room. Let's get out of the Make command. Let's go to Insert Component again. And let's scroll down until we can find the slider. Left click. And let's bring that in. Left click. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this and try to get it lined up as close as possible to our disk. So again, we want this to slide on here, not glue. So we're not going to do faces, we're going to do edges. So the first thing I'm going to do is start the Make command. Make sure this is clear. I'm going to pick this edge, click, and I want to pick this edge up inside of here. Left click, a little green checkbox. Spin this around. Now if I carefully open this up, that's something you want to do fairly slowly. You got to do the other side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick this edge, and I'm going to pick this edge here. Left click, little green checkbox, and there we have it. Slides back and forth. So now let's put this one into here. So spin this around. So what I'm going to do, keep spinning. I want this edge right there. Left click. Turn this up and around a little bit so I can see what I'm doing, and I'm going to pick right inside of here, right on that other edge. Left click, and it all comes together. A little green checkbox. There. As you can see, this is all starting to work. Starting to look like something. When this is all together, you can really look at it and see how this works. However, I'm going to hit the space bar and go to my front view. I don't want this going through this whole thing anymore. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of eyeball it so it's about the center. There's ways of making it perfect. We won't worry about that today. So about there. Now I'm going to add what's called a distance mate. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to left click on distance. And I'm going to click that face. And I'm going to click this face. And put in 0.125. Hit the tab key, see how close we are. That's a little bit too much. So let's just try 1/10 of an inch. 0.1. Tab. Yeah, let's try it a little bit less. Let's try 0.05. Enter. There. Now, it's almost perfectly even. That's close enough for the moment. Little green checkbox. So now this thing will spin, but not come out of the bearing blocks. Okay, let's dress this up a little bit. Little green checkbox, get out of that. We're a little bit quicker here. I'm going to run out of recording time, but I'm going to insert a component. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my crank arm, left click, and then I'm going to mate that. So we'll just kind of click that shaft and that whole thing there. Click. Green checkbox. Let's pull it off. Spin it a little bit here. And let's click that whole hole there. Whoop. Remember, go slowly. Click. And we want to get this whole hole there. There it is. Click. Little green checkbox. There's our crank arm. So now, let's put in a cute little handle. Insert components. And there's handle. So we're going to left click. Bring in our handle. Mate. There's that hole, and it's going to line up with that. Little green checkbox. Pull this apart. And what I want to do is I'm going to do that face there with this face. Little green checkbox. Make sure it's all working. Yeah, I can still move it. But we really need to move something. Can't just have an empty shaft over here. So, little green checkbox. Let's go to Insert Components. And let's come down. Let's put a gear on the end of this. I made up this new gear. I call it gear number 2. Left click. I'm going to bring that in. There's our gear. Right click on it and kind of spin it around to where we want it. Let's start the make command. Let's pick that whole shaft there. Left click. Up. Again, try to clear these selections out. Right. Hold on the right mouse button, kind of line that up a little bit. Let's pick that shaft and this whole hole. There we go. Green checkbox. I don't think that was right though. Let's get out of that real quick. Let's come down to mates. Scroll down. Let's get rid of this. I'm going to delete that. I'm doing it just so you can see how to get rid of a mate if you don't want it. Spin that around a little bit. Go back to mate. Delete this. And we'll put that shaft. And this whole hole. There we go. Little green checkbox. And line up our pinholes. Click. Turn this so we can make sure we're clicking on the right thing. Left click. Little green checkbox. Now we have a gear. Let's get out of the make command. And we'll come back over to here. And spin that around. Works both ways. Hover up around near the top. You can see that slider disc is actually moving this. It's changing the direction, not the direction, but it's offsetting the transmission of power. So that was kind of fun. I hope you learned a little bit on how to do an assembly and give it a try yourself. Well, I'll see you next time.